Entrepreneurship is an idea that appeals to many, but figuring out how to start a business can sometimes be so overwhelming it scares people away. What should you sell? Who should you sell to? How will you get customers? If you're serious about starting a business, stop overthinking and start putting in the work to make it happen. In this video, we'll take you through how to start a business in 2022 step by step. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. On this channel, we talk all about making money, saving money, and investing money. On the road to financial freedom. So if you're interested in learning more ways on how to make, save, and invest money, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and turn your post notification bell on. That way, you'll be notified every single time we post a new video. Are you ready? Yeah, we think we are. Let's go. Number 1. Determine if entrepreneurship is what you want. Before delving into the specifics of your potential business, it's a good idea to assess yourself and your situation. Why do you want to start your own company? Is it for money, freedom, and flexibility, or to solve a problem? What are your strengths? What industries are you familiar with? Do you want to sell a product or a service? What do you enjoy doing? How much capital are you willing to risk? Will it be a full-time or part-time business? Your responses to these types of questions will assist you in narrowing your focus. This step is not meant to deter you from starting your own business. Rather, it is here to get you to think and plan. Passion alone will not suffice to launch a successful business. Know yourself and work in a job that caters to your strengths. This knowledge will make you happier. Conduct a self-assessment. You must plan, set goals, and most importantly, know yourself. What are your strong points? What are your weak points? What impact will these have on day-to-day operations? To figure this out, you could perform a SWOT analysis on yourself. As you begin, your business will most likely take over your life. So make sure what you're doing is stimulating and challenging, but not completely outside of your expertise. You're in it for the long haul. Use what you learn from the SWOT analysis to consider how you want your life to be, not just how you want your business to be. Some good questions to ask yourself include, what would you do if money was no object? Is money really all that important? Or, to put it another way, is making a lot of it really important? If it is, you will most likely be eliminating a number of options. What is most important to you? Is your family, particularly your immediate family, behind you? They may have to make sacrifices at first, so having them on your side is critical. Who do you look up to in business? Perhaps there's someone in the industry you want to work in. What makes you admire them? What are their endearing characteristics? What can you take away from them? Answering these and other questions about yourself and your abilities will not guarantee your success, but it will get you thinking about your goals and what motivates and inspires you. Use this time to ensure that the business you want to start is a good fit for your personal goals. Number 2, refine your idea. Once you've determined why you want to start a business, it's time to find and develop your concept. After completing your self-assessment, you most likely already have a plan in mind. If you need some ideas, watch our video on the top 11 lucrative business ideas that will make you money. It is no longer enough to simply have a good idea and run with it. You must demonstrate that there is a need. You should also start thinking about whether or not this idea is sustainable. Start with a lean plan. In a moment, we'll get into the specifics of how to research the market and determine if your idea is a good fit. We recommend that you start a lean plan right now to help make the rest of this process much easier. The lean plan is a one-page document that will assist you in refining your concept. It ensures that your mission and value propositions are considered early on, while also providing structure for the more technical aspects of your business. In fact, it will serve as the ideal template for completing the remaining steps. Number 3. Conduct market research. It's time to evaluate your business idea after you've decided on one that fits your goals and lifestyle. Who is going to buy your product or service? Who will be your competitors? This process will assist you in addressing the sections of your lean plan dealing with the opportunity, value proposition, market size, and competition. There are a number of ways you can do this, including when conducting general Google searches, speaking with people who are already employed in your target industry, reading books written by people in your industry, investigating key individuals, reading relevant news websites and trade magazines, taking 1 or 2 classes, if this is possible. If you don't have time to conduct the research or would like a second opinion, there are people you can turn to for assistance, such as government agencies and your local SBDC. The more you know about your industry, the more advantage and protection you will have. Evaluate your target audience. It is not sufficient to simply state the current market. You need to know how much you'll be able to claim and whether it's even possible. We recommend conducting a market analysis to determine how appealing your prospective market truly is. It will guide your research as you think about: how urgently do people require what you're selling or providing right now? How big is the market? Is there a large number of people already paying for products or services similar to yours? Have you determined who your target market is? Being specific will assist you in concentrating your marketing message and investment. How simple is it to acquire a customer, and how much will it cost you? If you're selling enterprise software, you may need a much larger investment than a coffee shop. How much money and effort will it take to provide the value you want to provide? How much time will it take to reach the market? What, a month? What, a year? What, 3 years? How much money will you need to invest upfront before you can start? Will your company remain relevant in the long run? A company that repairs iPhone X screens will only be relevant for as long as the iPhone X is available. If your company is only relevant for a limited time, you should think about your long-term plans. Research the competition. You can even go a step further and consider the consumer needs that are currently unmet by businesses in the industry. This is an excellent time to investigate potential competitors. And keep in mind that the presence of competitors is often a good sign. It means that there is already a market for your product or service, so you know you have potential customers who are willing to spend money on your product or service. While you have the time, learn everything you can about your competitors, including what they offer their customers, how they attract attention, and whether or not their customers are satisfied. If you can figure out what's missing before you start, your job will be much easier when you do finally open your doors. Validate your idea. Finally, it is critical to put your idea, services, or products to the test. Take the time to speak with your potential customers while conducting research. To gauge interest, present them with the concept you intend to launch, as well as confirm which competitors they may already use and the price they are willing to pay. If you have the ability, it may be worthwhile to create a minimum viable product, MVP, to help showcase what you will be providing. You don't even need to do this process in person. Instead, you can send out surveys, join forums and Facebook groups, run ads, sell pre-orders, The most important thing is to define what success entails. Know what threshold you need to reach and be willing to pivot your idea or target audience if things don't go as planned. Number 4, write your business plan. Business plans help you run your business. A good business plan will walk you through each stage of starting and running your company. Your business plan will serve as a roadmap for how to structure, run, and grow your new venture. It's a method for organizing your thoughts about the most important aspects of your business. Business plans can assist you in obtaining funding or attracting new business partners. Investors want to know they'll get a good return on their money. Your business plan will be the tool you use to persuade others that working with you or investing in your company is a wise decision. Pick a business plan format that works for you. There is no correct or incorrect way to write a business plan. What matters is that your plan meets your requirements. The majority of business plans fall into one of two categories: traditional or lean startup. Traditional business plans are more common. They follow a standard format and encourage you to go into detail in each section. They usually necessitate more work up front and can be dozens of pages long. Lean startup business plans are less common, but they still follow a standard format. They concentrate on summarizing only the most important points of your plan's key elements. They can be made in as little as an hour and are usually only 1 page long. Traditional business plan. This type of plan is very detailed, takes more time to write, and is comprehensive. Lenders and investors commonly request this plan. Lean startup plan. This type of plan is high-level focus, fast to write, and contains key elements only. Some lenders and investors may ask for more information. Traditional business plan format. If you're very detail-oriented, want a comprehensive plan, and intend to seek funding from traditional sources, you might prefer a traditional business plan format. When writing your business plan, you are not required to adhere to a specific business plan outline. Instead, use the sections that make the most sense for your company and its requirements. Traditional business plans include some of these 9 sections. A. Executive summary. Tell your reader about your company and why it will be successful in a few sentences. Include your company's mission statement, product, or service, and basic information about its leadership team, employees, and location. If you intend to seek funding, you should also include financial information and high-level growth plans. B. Company description. Provide detailed information about your company in your company description. Explain in detail how your company solves problems. Make a list of the consumers, organizations, or businesses that your company intends to serve. Describe the competitive advantages that will help your company succeed. Is your company comprised of experts? Have you found the ideal location for your business? This is the place to brag about your company's strengths. C. Market analysis. You'll need to be well-versed in your industry's outlook and target market. Competitive research will show you what other companies are doing and their strengths. Look for trends and themes in your market research. What are the actions of successful competitors? What makes it so effective? Can you do it better than me? Now is the time to respond to these questions. D. Organization and management. Tell your reader how your company will be organized and who will be in charge. Describe your company's legal structure. Indicate whether you have or plan to incorporate your business as a C or S corporation, a general or limited partnership, or as a sole proprietorship or limited liability company, LLC. In your company, Use an organizational chart to show who is in charge of what. Demonstrate how each individual's unique experience will contribute to the success of your venture. Consider including resumes and curriculum vitae for key members of your team. F. Service or product line. Describe the product or service you provide. Describe how it benefits your customers and the product lifecycle. Share your intellectual property plans, such as copyright or patent fills. Explain in detail if you're conducting research and development for your service or product. G. Marketing and sales. A marketing strategy cannot be approached in a single way. Your strategy should evolve and change to meet your specific requirements. This section's goal is to describe how you plan to attract and retain customers. You'll also describe how a sale will take place. This section will be referred to later when making financial projections, so make sure to thoroughly describe your entire marketing and sales strategies. I. Funding request. If you're requesting funding, this is where you'll detail your funding needs. Your goal is to clearly explain how much funding you'll require over the next 5 years and how you intend to use it. Indicate whether you want debt or equity, the terms you want, and the length of time your request will last. Provide a detailed description of how you intend to use your funds. Indicate whether you require funds to purchase equipment or materials, pay salaries, or cover specific bills until revenue increases. Include a description of your future strategic financial plans, such as debt repayment or the sale of your business. J. Financial projections. Financial projections should be included with your funding request. Your goal is to persuade the reader that your company is stable and will be financially successful. Include some statements, balance sheets, and cash flow statements for the last 3 to 5 years if your company is already established. If you have any other collateral that could be used to secure a loan, make sure to list it now. K. Appendix. Use your appendix to include any supporting documents or other materials that have been specifically requested. Credit histories, resumes, product pictures, letters of reference, licenses, permits, patents, legal documents, and other contracts are all common items to include. Number 5. Make your business legal. In reality, registering your company is the first step toward making it a reality. However, as with the personal evaluation step, take your time learning about the benefits and drawbacks of various business entities. Work with an attorney to iron out the details if at all possible. This is not an area where you want to make a mistake. You'll also need to obtain the necessary business licenses and permits. Depending on the nature of the business, there may also be city, county, or state regulations. This is also the time to look into insurance and find a reputable accountant. Types of business formations include sole proprietorship, partnership, corporation, limited liability company, LLC. Spend some time learning about the advantages and disadvantages of each business structure. While incorporating can be costly, it is well worth the investment. A corporation is a separate legal entity that is legally responsible for the operation of the business. If something goes wrong, you will be held less personally liable. Other tasks you will need to complete include deciding on a business name and researching its availability. Number 6. Fund your business. Depending on the size and goals of your venture, you may require funding from an angel investor or a venture capital firm. However, the majority of small businesses begin with a loan, credit card financing, assistance from friends and family, and so on. Investment and lending options include venture capital, angel investment, similar to venture capital, commercial banks, small business administration, SBA, loans, accounts receivable specialists, friends and family, credit cards. Number 7. Pick your business location. Your business plan is complete, the funds are in the bank, and you're ready to go. If your business is online and you won't need a physical location, you're probably thinking about creating a website and selecting a shopping cart solution. Perhaps you'll be able to work from home or a co-working space instead of renting or purchasing office space. However, if your company requires a dedicated brick-and-mortar location, there are several factors to consider. Choosing a location, lease negotiations, purchasing inventory, putting the phones in place, having stationery made, recruiting personnel, set your own prices, throwing a grand opening party. Consider each of these steps carefully. The type of customer you attract, the type of promotions you can run, and how long it will take you to grow will all be determined by your business location. While a good location does not guarantee success, a bad location can contribute to failure. What to look for in a physical location: price, visibility, access to parking or public transportation, distribution of competitors. Number 8. Prepare for growth. Expect to make mistakes whether you're starting your first or third business. This is natural and beneficial as long as you learn from them. Setting up review processes to help you make decisions is the best thing you can do to capitalize on any mistakes. This is where your lean plan or full business plan will come into play. If your plan is up to date, you can schedule monthly review meetings to go over the numbers, your strategy, and develop forecasts for the following month, quarter, and year. This is a straightforward method for tracking performance and actively making decisions based on actual results. So instead of reacting to bad situations, you prepare for them and face uncertainty with confidence. Thanks again for being with us today, Money Finders. Like this video if you agree with the sentiments, and remember to subscribe and click that bell icon to be alerted when we release a new video. We'll see you in the next one.